Warzone is bringing back Verdansk this week, and everyone wants to know, will the map save the game? And I have a very easy answer for you. No. But what it will do is raise the floor of the game. Here, come watch this gameplay with me and I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. This goes for every game, but in particular first-person shooters. When maps are bad, that just highlights everything else that's bad about the game. If your anti-cheat sucks, if your movement is clunky, if your guns feel awful, a bad map is going to highlight the hell out of that. And let's make zero mistake. Urzikstan is a bad map, so simply getting a better one is going to put us in a better spot. Now, one thing that I do want to talk about is I'm seeing this sentiment, particularly on Twitter, of people that are hating, that are saying, oh, we're just getting back what we used to have, and why are we excited, and why are we giving them credit? Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's rewind back to MW 2019 Warzone 1. Did the majority of the player base want a new map? The answer is yes. We got Caldera, which no one was in love with, but the mechanics and the gunfights were still so fun that we played it. And Rebirth was in a really good spot, so you had some duality to the game. But what we did not ask for was slowed down movement, horrible guns, horrible gunfights, a million attachments to the guns, and everything else that they added with MW2 and Warzone 2. I said all that to kind of shoot back at the people who are saying that we're giving them too much credit for bringing the things back that we already had. Maybe some people are giving them too much credit, but make no mistake, we didn't ask for the changes to begin with. We want this game to be back to MW 2019. We want that engine, we want those guns, we want the recoil, we want everything that was great about that game. And speaking of things that we're getting back, it is confirmed that we are getting the Kilo, the Grau, the AMAX, and the HDR. I cannot speak enough about how excited that I am about that, because these guns that we got going on now are terrible. And what I think is happening is Warzone is finally going to be its own game. It's finally going to be its own file. It's finally not going to be tied at the hip to multiplayer. Why is that important? Because one, all the updates don't have to be tied to each other, because all that does is make multiplayer and Warzone fan bases upset at everything. But two, now they get a little bit more leeway about what guns and what features and what things they actually want for Warzone that won't affect multiplayer and vice versa. So the fact that we're getting those guns back, and again, this is an assumption on my part, this has not been confirmed, but that's what leads me to believe that this is going to be its own game finally. Another major change is that they're reverting cars and choppers back to what they used to be. Again, I cannot speak highly enough about that. Cars have sucked donkey balls since Modern Warfare 2 and beyond. Please just give me the regular Bertha, give me the regular car, give me the regular chopper. Thank you. Another thing we're getting back, floating loot. Again, oh, don't give them too much credit. We're getting things back that we already had. But the thing is, we never asked for non-floating loot. We just asked for loot in general and not be so close so we can actually pick things up. That's it. Floating loot. Welcome back, baby. Now, the last thing that I do want to touch on, because this has caused a little bit of divide on Warzone Twitter, at least on my feed, on my FYP. They have confirmed that there will be no redeploy balloons on Verdansk. My opinion of it is that is a mistake. Redeploy balloons made the game very fun. It gave people different options to rotate around the map. And quite honestly, it was really the only good addition that we got from Modern Warfare 2. So with that said, maybe they're just trying to totally wipe their hands clean of everything that the Modern Warfare 2 devs gave to us. If that's the case, fair game, I don't blame you. But I have seen quite a few people be in favor of this change. And I've seen them say like, oh, that it was a cop-out for people who really didn't know how to rotate. Now they actually have to do their thing. And it's like, no, not really. Now people are just going to be in cars a little bit more. Now people are just going to be in choppers a little bit more. Because the biggest point that I saw was that, oh, I don't like when people use the redeploy balloon and they're on my roof all of a sudden. People can do that with choppers. What's the difference? What are we talking about right now? So that whole angle was a little bit weird, and I was disappointed that they took them away from us. It's just one of those things that I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And give me my redeploy balloons, please. Maybe that'll come later in the year or later throughout the seasons, but as it stands, they took it away, and I'm upset about it. So a little earlier, I said that Verdansk will not save the game, and I'm standing 10 toes down on that. It's not going to save the game. But what will save the game and what they need to really work on, if they haven't been already, is this goddamn anti-cheat. I cannot play ranked. I damn near can't even play the game sometimes because it's every single fucking game. A level 10 is tracking me through walls. A level 13 is aimbotting me. Don't get it twisted. It's still not as bad as what it was before we had an anti-cheat in Warzone 1. but it's not as good as it should be, especially considering the fact that they put out a whole marketing campaign around Ricochet. It's unacceptable. So fixing the anti-cheat is first and foremost. Give us a kernel level server side whatever that gets people out of the game. I'm not a tech savvy guy, so I don't know what you exactly call it, but you all know what I'm saying. And the other thing that needs to happen is a lot of the little glitches need to be cleaned up. When you try to jump through a window, your character doesn't know how to jump through windows. When you make changes to a loadout, you load into another game, all of a sudden a whole different loadout's in there. Your favorite loadout isn't at the top. I mean, all the little stupid shit that makes you want to rage, you wouldn't feel that way if all of that was cleaned up. Like, if the anti-cheat was still bad, if this was, you know, you weren't in love with the map or whatever, that compounds when there's small little glitches like that. When you reload the gun, but he really didn't reload the gun. When you're putting on 1,000,000 plates and he won't stop putting on the plates. Little things like that is what push people to the edge. Get rid of the little stuff, fix all the small stuff, and then we can tackle the big stuff later. But as long as the big stuff exists and that little stupid glitch stuff also exists, it's infuriating. So Warzone, I'm very happy that Verdansk is going to be back. I'm very excited. I'm going to be playing it, and I'll see y'all there. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and come fuck with your boy on Twitch. Twitch.tv/FrankMags. I'll see y'all there. Gotta reload. Yep. Gotcha. Don't hide in the corner looking just like your mother back in the day. Jesus Lord.
Good start.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Is that dude shooting rockets at me? What is happening? Thank you. Thank you. Again, if y'all want me to use the meta weapons, I'll fucking do it. You know? That's all COD has to say is, hey, we want to watch you drop a fucking 60. You know? But no, God forbid I try to use a different gun.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Jesus. Michael Jordan? I'll take that, baby. I'll take any mic comps I can get.
Resurgence is about to end.
No fucking way. That should have been a down.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Thank you.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
COD's one-man punch. I'll take that. I don't watch anime, but I hear that's a really good one. That fucking dude. I was shooting him in the middle of him picking his loadie. And he got his, what is that called? The two-plate one. I've never seen that before.
Enemy UAV is online.
All right, let's reload. Holy bot lobby, I know. I'll take it.
Back to normal.
It's a bot lobby, and they're also making me use the absolute meta weapon. Well, not absolute. Compact is maybe not absolute, but the Cypher is. This dude's hiding in a corner somewhere over here. Whatever, we're chasing this.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies are dropping. Resurgence has been deactivated.
Not this time.
Hold on.
Contract works more than usual, so get
I hear more, y'all.
soldier.
I hear more, y'all.
Five squads still operational in the AO.
Boys, I'm locked the fuck in.
One enemy.
Okay, maybe I'm not. We gotta get out of here. fucking bitch. I should have left earlier. That was so stupid.
Defeat is only a
Don't tell my
mindset.
wife when I play with her. Oh, listen. That's the way to do it. That's the absolute way to do it. Oh, man. I got a 30 on the dot. That could have been way more than that. I should have rotated. I got thirsty and chased those, and I didn't leave early enough. Fuck.